welcome to Christy's Stampin' Spot. I'm Christy. Welcome on a Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the United States. Today we're going to play with the fabulous wave of the Ocean collection. So let's go ahead and get started. A little bit of trouble getting on this afternoon. I usually go on about 3:30, and it's a little after 2 because we've been having trouble with the internet around 4 o'clock. So I thought if I go a little bit earlier, I might not have as much problem. Let's go ahead and sit you guys down. I hope everybody is having a great Thursday. I can't believe it's already Thursday, and we're like in the middle of the month. Today is when did that one come on? Today is the 10th, so if you're getting Paper Pumpkin, today is the last day to subscribe to that awesome Paper Pumpkin kit. So, Wave of the Ocean is a new set of products that are upcoming that you guys can get starting March 1st. But as a demonstrator, we're able to get it early, and it's so awesome. So it includes a pack of paper, dies, and a stamp set, and the jewels, which I actually left right here. There we go, my jewels. And so we're actually going to use a little bit of the foil today, some of this gorgeous DSP, and some of the jewels. These are only available while supplies last, starting March 1st. But the fabulous stamp set, Waves of Inspiration, this is so gorgeous. Waves of Inspiration, and the dies are going to be available in the next annual catalog. And I'm actually going to use these dies. These are so fabulous. Yay! I'm actually going to use the Paradise Palms bundle. I love this bundle. This is in the January to June mini catalog, and I hope they keep it. It's so fabulous. It's got the wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day, the happy birthday, retirement wishes, hope you find a little paradise wherever you may be. Isn't that fabulous? I love this set. And the dies that match it are spectacular also. I did do a few of these as well. I love this palm tree. They've got pond fronds, and then so it has the stuff that'll cut out the images. It's got a fun decorative piece. It's got this really great grass piece. So this is a fantastic bundle. If you like the beach stuff as much as I do, this is a must-have. I love it, love it, love it. I have my big block out, but this I think is best to use Stamparatus. And it is a distinctive set, which is pretty awesome. I'm really loving the distinctive set. And then I'm actually going to use, I was thinking about using this set, but I'm not sure if I'm going to. This is the Sale-A-Bration. So it is Sale-A-Bration right now till the end of February, which is not that much longer. I can't believe it was just January, and now it's the middle of February. But this is till the February 28th, and for those that don't know about Sale-A-Bration, for every $50 to $100 that you purchase, that doesn't count shipping and tax. So those qualifying orders, you can pick free exclusive products. So they're so fabulous. And if you have checked out my blog this last week and a half, I have actually used every product in here. I made some projects with every single piece of every of the Sale-A-Bration projects up on my blog, which is pretty awesome. And this is a great, the Special Moments is a one that you can get with a $100 order that you can choose. And it has some small sentiments and some bigger ones. This is a really nice sentiment set. So I hadn't decided quite what I want to do with the sentiments. I do love this happy birthday. It's probably the one I'll do. I actually got a bunch of things out. So we'll play and see how it goes. But I love, 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 love this set. And I actually, because of these dies are so fabulous, I even remembered to get out my sorry, my mic just went crazy. So, the sticky sheets, my sticky sheets. So, we have this gorgeous the foil, and I actually, to use those dies, I actually got out the sticky sheets and added them so I can make it easier to stick them onto there. So, my mic that I keep pulling it off. Sorry, that probably sounds terrible. As I reach behind me. So here's the pack of paper. It's so gorgeous. And it is what is this one? It is called Waves of the Ocean, 12 by 12. The colors are Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Night of Navy, Pacific Point, and Petal Pink. And it is really a gorgeous pack of paper. And I will probably be posting later on today about how they made this paper. They poured paint on a surface and then took the photos. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. So pretty. I love this paper. So beautiful. I've used a couple pieces. So gorgeous. I love all the Calypso Coral. I love Calypso Coral. I think it's one of my favorite colors. And so I was really happy that they had that in there. Isn't that beautiful? Just the way the white looks, it just looks like ocean, which is nice. So pretty. Gorgeous. There's some with the Daffodil Delight. That gorgeous dark. So pretty. There's some bright Daffodil Delight. And yeah, look at that. This is actually the sheet of paper we're going to use today. Is this one right here. So it's a really great pack of paper. And it also, we have foil in the Coastal Cabana, Night of Navy, and Silver. That's also in this pack that you can get. So in this collection. And it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. So like I said, I was able to use I remembered. I almost never remember to get it out until after the fact. And one of the things I wanted to say when you're using the foil, even though I've already cut it out, I usually, because you don't want to get your foil when you're die cutting out, I've actually cut a piece down so that it would be like, and I'll have the measurements for this on my blog later, but of the measurements, I cut it down to as close as I can for these, and then you add a piece of that adhesive sheet on the back. Isn't that cool? You add the piece of the adhesive sheet to the back, and then you cut it out, and then it's like a sticker. So it's pretty awesome. It's very nice. I did a couple of sheets, but then I went ahead and I cut it out. So, and then use a piece of copy paper. As you can see, this is just a piece of regular printer paper, and I just put it between the foil and the top plate and my die, so the die right here, so that if there's any blemishes on my plate, that it wouldn't transfer to the foil. So I just didn't want to get, sometimes if you run your foil with a plate that you've really used, that will kind of mess up your foil. That's why a lot of times I dry emboss my foil, because then it's already got that pattern, so you don't really notice that stuff. But using a thin piece of the copy paper on top does help keep that. Plus, I have a set of plates that I use just for foil, so that I can get it as nice as I can, keep it as nice as I can. Oh my gosh, I love these dies. They're so awesome. Okay. So let's get out the first card, and let's see. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So I did do all the die cutting out first. So I'm going to start with a piece of Pacific Point. This is my Pacific Point. It's a normal book fold at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So, my daughter did say hi. Yay! This is just so hard to see the comments for this. But 8.5 them by 5 1/4, or 5 5 1/2, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, score it 4 1/4. And then it's going to be this up and down. And then I did the inside. My inside piece is the 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. That'll go on the inside. And then I cut a piece of that gorgeous designer series paper. I mean, it's so gorgeous. It's gonna be hard to pick which side to use. It's so pretty. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this side, and it's just the regular 4 by 5 1/4. But I really wanted a little bit more of a definition in there, so I added a piece of basic white cardstock for a really small layer around that, and that one is going to be 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, so it's going to go just like that. Not pretty. And then, but I think I'm going to put all my stuff on here before I layer it. I'm going to build my pieces. So I did cut out some of the quarter inch, no, it's a 1/2 inch by 5 to go on the inside and the back of the card, my inside layer. Usually I do it by 4, but that's for the other one. And then I did stamp, so I'm going to show you guys how to do the stamping, although I did cut one because I was trying to see how it looked. And then this one is one that I've die cut that has the adhesive sheet on the back. And this one is just a piece of white one, and I'm going to use my craft mat and my glue to attach that one. And then, so if you're going to do the stamp with this gorgeous, the Waves of Inspiration, this big wave, I've done a couple of these. It's a really pretty, it's just gorgeous. I like to use my Stamparatus, that way you can get a nice, when it's a little, because this is a little big, so if you don't have the Stamparatus, it's this big, this is the big block that you need to use, and it's a really big one. Forget the, say on here what it is the F block. So it's super huge. And I like this. I use it mostly as a palette to do colors on. I do have a little bit of glue left on here that I need to get this cleaned. And then, but I do love my Stamparatus because it just makes everything so much easier. So I had a set of paper. I set it down, thinking I didn't need it. I set it in here. No, what did I do with that extra piece of cardstock? An extra piece. I don't know what I did with it. Of course, is that how that works? That's okay. Here's a scrap piece, and I usually would cut it to the 5 1/4 by 4. 5 1/2 by 4, whatever your inside, and then just use my paper snips to cut it down. I cut it out. I don't know what I did with it now. Let's see here. So I'm just going to actually just put this on because I want to cut it out. I'm just going to cut it out. And then, when you have your Stamparatus, you have your paper, you put your magnets where you'd like. And I have, my magnets have little flaps to make it easy for me to pick them up. Just put that on. It's so nice. And then if you have one of your cases handy, it makes for a good stop underneath. Let's see if I can see this better. Okay, I'll make sure you guys can see. And then I'm going to use my Pacific Point ink pad, and you just ink it up. Try not to get a lot of it on your plate, but just ink it up. And again, these are distinctive, so if it's too juicy, sometimes it doesn't work, but oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. So beautiful. Just smooth that down. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, look, it looks like, oh, there is the white spot, so it wasn't like I didn't get it. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. It's just so gorgeous. And then I think I've showed you guys before, I cut down my simple chamois. I cut it in half, and it just makes it easier to get this off. To clean my stamp. It's so pretty. Okay, there we go. Isn't that beautiful? So gorgeous. And it's so super easy. You probably don't even need to use your Stamparatus. I do love my Stamparatus. So much nice. Um, so fabulous. Okay. Put that back in there so I don't lose it. Oh, that's a big stamp. And then I need my scissors. And these are back in stock. So if you've been waiting on trying to get your paper snips, the paper snips are finally back in stock. And I'm just gonna snip these out. And what is really awesome is that the dies are designed to layer on top of this image. So they're all about the same size, which is pretty awesome. So I'm just going to swoop this around. And then we're going to cover it up with the dies. Now, both of the dies, you can use both of them or just one. So it doesn't cut out this image, it just does the outlines, right? So this one I'm going to use both. And I think on the next card I'm only going to use one of the dies. Let's cut that out. So pretty. I love this. It matches the paper so nicely. So you can, of course, like use your trimmer, but just got my paper snips and got it going on. Oh, those are the little things. So it's down right there. Okay. Oh, I bet you that's what this is right here. Yep, that's what it was. That's what this piece was. I looked everywhere and it was like right there. Isn't that how that always goes? Okay. So I'm going to use my piece first and decide which way I want it to go. I want the white up at the top. I want the white on the bottom. I think I'm going to do it just like that. And then I want to layer it with, I'm going to layer it with the navy blue. This is the Night of Navy foil that I die cut out. And then this is the other one that's just the basic white. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let's see. They kind of go right on top of each other, but that is so beautiful. Okay, so let's put this one down. I'm going to use some glue. Attach it to my card. Now I didn't put the base yet onto my card front, just so it's a little bit more easy for me to maneuver. And it doesn't go edge to edge. It's just about. The foil will go edge to edge, which is pretty awesome. So put that on there. Oh, and then choose my little blue. Where's my navy? Let's see what I did with it. Right? Oh, it's right here. It's just upside down. Okay, so now let's get the sticky off. And it's like a sticker. So just make sure you're soft when you're peeling it off, but it works really lovely. So that is with the adhesive sheet. Like I said, you put that on your foil before you cut it, before you put it on your run it through your machine. So there is quite a bit left, and I actually put, you can dye something else out of the foil too later. And then I actually kept all my little pieces and put it in a little, all of those little pieces that were in here have the adhesive backing on it. So just like that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I'm going to put the white on top. I'm going to use my craft mat. I really love this. These new dyes are so beautiful. And I love all the beach stuff. So it goes so well with the palms. And I actually used the palms with the when I recreated some of the on the Horizon Designer Series paper. I was making that box earlier, January. It's like forever ago. I used this one piece right here, and I made it. I love this set. So pretty, and I love that it has retirement and the beachy things. Although I don't know what the weather's like where you guys are, but it's cold here. It's supposed to be warmer later, but just be careful with the glue. That's one of the reasons why I actually got out the I got out my adhesive sheets, because glue is one of those things that kind of mars up your when you get that glue adhesive onto your foil, it's sticky. So you want to be very careful. Just going to put that on top. It just layers. So it doesn't fit exactly, right? Because it goes on top and so it layers so you can see the other piece around it. Pretty. This looks so nice. Oh my gosh. Love the way that looks. So 3D, so pretty. I've also seen where you can stamp that gorgeous image, and then when you do it with your Stamparatus, after you stamp it in that beautiful Pacific point, and then stamp it again in Versamark, right? Because you have the image is in the same place, and then use clear embossing powder. Oh, it looks so pretty too. Okay, so now that I have that on there, I'm going to go ahead and mount it onto the white. And then I'm going to mount it onto the, oh, that's what this one was. I didn't have an extra piece. Thank goodness, I didn't think I did. And then I cut up my one background piece. It's so pretty. So you definitely, you're going to need multiple packs of this stuff. So it was on sale March 1st, and it is only available while supplies last. So as a demonstrator, we are only allowed a limited amount. I bought all that I could because it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Look at how gorgeous that is. Just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Almost don't want to put anything else on there because it's so pretty. So pretty. And then I'm going to go ahead and use glue to get it on here. Oopsie. Moved all my stuff up so that I could remember. Shh, move it up so you guys can see it. It's like going off the page, which I don't want to do, off the camera. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. It's just gorgeous. I mean, just like that is super gorgeous. And I haven't even really done anything but layered that on top. And then I wanted to do the sentiment, and I actually cut these circles. These are with the Tasteful Labels, and this is also a really great. I know I love the Stitch So Sweetly, but this is probably my second favorite. It has a lot of really nice labels in there, and I use them quite a bit. But this one I use these like little Starburst ones today. I got these two. I made a bunch of them out. Those are so lovely. I like these a lot. So that's what this one is, and it kind of matches. I think it matches really nice. I'm just going to put that right here. And I'm going to I just really love this happy birthday and then wishing you a warm and beachy day. So I was going to do both of those like that. And I didn't grab the one. I've got like a bunch of these and didn't grab the one I wanted. Oops. Go. This is that happy birthday. And what I'm going to do with the happy birthday is I'm going to stamp it in the did I do with my Pacific Point? I set it down over here, didn't I? Pacific Point. And the Daffodil Delight is a little bit, well, it doesn't matter on this one because it's not even on that one. I'm going to use some saffron a little bit. So I'm just going to put this right in the middle. So I just stamped the happy birthday right in the middle of this. And then I'm going to take my blending brush and my saffron. And when you do that, you want to, so for this one, I'm actually, you have that, usually you set it down to get that pounce off. I'm actually going to do the pounce where it's the darker right there onto the happy birthday. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of the color then to the rest. So it's not a lot of color, but the color is like right onto the happy birthday. Let me see if I can make this. Let me zoom in for you guys. So maybe you can see. See that how I actually pounced that. I'm going to do that again on the other one. But I really like the way that looks. It kind of looks sunny. And I'm going to put that right like that. So I'm going to use more glue. Put that on here. Super cute. So it's kind of like a sun, even though it's not really like a sun, but it's kind of like a sun. Let me back it up just a tiny bit, a little bit more. That's a little bright right there. And then I'm going to go do these fun. I'm going to tuck that under. These are the clouds. And what's cool about the clouds is if you want them, these are really pretty clouds, I think. They're really nice. Nice clouds. And they are in, Stampin' Up's really got lots of really cool clouds. This time we've got a bunch of them now that are available, but they're very different. So these clouds, though, that match, they also have these little pieces right here and right here, and that's what these are. And I was playing with them to see if I wanted to add them. They're like accents. You can add that to the bottom to give it shade and to give your clouds look, to make them look 3D. So that's pretty awesome. But I was thinking for this one, I'm not going to do that because I just want it plainer. So I'm just going to add glue, and I'm going to tuck this one under before the glue sets because I did not get it down all the way. I only put glue in the middle. I'm going to tuck this one underneath a little bit, and then I'm going to tuck the other one on top, or on top of this one and that one. So I'm just kind of added these clouds to my card front. Let's see. There we go. And then set the other one on top. If I can pick it up. Make that a little bit bigger so you guys can see. Okay. I love the clouds. The clouds are pretty. Kind of adds just a little bit. And because I added the yellow, it kind of stands out. Oh, it's cute. So cute. And then I had another little cloud. I'm going to put on the bottom over here. This one I think I don't want to put glue. I'm going to use a Stampin' Dimensional. And put all the Stampin' Dimensionals away. There we go. Let's get that out. So, oh my goodness. So I love, 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 love this new set. It's very calming. I feel like I'm very, very in my zen right now. So nice. I've been getting a lot of crafting in this last couple of days, which is super nice. I've really been enjoying playing with all of the celebration stuff. Added a little dimensional. Oh, it's so cool. Look at that. So awesome. So awesome. So we have the happy birthday, and then I'm going to add some of those jewels. And I want to use some of the dark jewels, but not navy. So this is a great set of colors for these jewels. It really matches the designer series paper. So it has like the Coastal Cabana, and this looks like the Granny Apple Green, the Balmy Blue. Um, Actually, this looks like Pool Party, and this is Balmy Blue. This looks like maybe Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy. So it kind of has that range of all the colors. They're so pretty. And some. I don't know what I want. How I want to add these jewels. They're so pretty. This one cloud. There we go. Get that. Oh, so pretty. Oh, love, love, love. Okay, so then let's do the inside. And we need add a pretty piece of designer series paper. Like I said, this is the 1/2 inch by 5. I do make this one a little bit bigger, so it goes across the edge. Just love this. So pretty. And then I did use the happy birthday so I can use that beachy. I just love that sentiment. The wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. So, such a fabulous. I do wishing you, yeah, warm and beachy kind of day. Let's take the happy birthday off. Put this one on. And again, I want to use the Pacific Point ink. I keep setting way over here. Love, 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 love. Oh, you know what I forgot to put on there? I forgot to do the where's that little post-it note? Haha! I forgot to put on these little birds. I wanted to put some of these birds. So that's also so we have a bird that you can stamp right here. It's super cute, seagull. But in the dies, you also have, it's a set of 2, so you can do 2 at a time, but they cut out individually. Oh no. Here we go. Right here. This one right here. It cuts out 2 of the birds. I just put it on this note so I wouldn't get it. I wanted to add these. I totally forgot. Until I was looking at this saying, "Oh, is I going to stamp that bird on there?" And then I realized I forgot to put the bird. I'm just using a little bit of the glue and get it to come out of there you go. Just don't want it to come out too fast and make it really, really gluey. Pretty. Oh, so pretty. Another one. Do you like these? And I did this in smoky slate. These birds I just cut out in the smoky slate. And I think I need one more. Oh, that. Muy bien. Okay, I don't know why I forgot to put that on there before. So cute. So cute. Okay, then we can just add this in. To the inside. There we go. And then I think we should stamp some of those little birds. I do need, I need my gray. I did not grab my smoky slate ink pad. Let me grab that really quick. It's right here behind me. Twirl my little thing. I have one of the old. I've had mine for a really long time. My Stampin' Storage. thing that has all my ink pads in it. It's one of those ones that turns. I love it. So I'm just going to add the little seagulls. There we go. To the inside. See that? To match. I'm going to do the back of my card. Oh, this is so pretty. I just love the beach stuff. And this water is all swirly. The back. Just a little bit more there. And then we can totally use that. And put this sentiment on the back. I'm wishing you a warm and beachy day. Back there. And then we should put a seagull in the middle maybe. Put one seagull. Oh, very nice. So there you go. There is card 1. You guys think that pretty? So pretty. I just love how 3D, adding that foil, and this one has quite a bit of white and blue. It just looks so refreshing. I just love it. So cute, so awesome. Love of love. Okay, so that's the first card. So for our second card, again, I'm going to use that same piece of designer series paper, and I played with a couple of different ways I wanted to do this sentiment for this one too. But for this one, we're going to use the Coastal Cabana card base, and this is cut at the 11 and a half, or no, not 11 and a half, 11. I don't want to leave the page. I'm trying to check my thing and it's all going nuts. Okay, it's 11 by 4, cut at 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2, which is that long flip that I love, that I use all the time. And again, I have a piece of inside piece that is the 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And I cut a layer that is the petal pink, which is a 5 1/8 by 4, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and then a piece of that gorgeous designer series paper that's at 4 5 1/4 that I'm going to layer on top, just like that. And then I did go ahead and I've already stamped in this with the Coastal Cabana, the wave and Coastal Cabana, and I am going to actually apply it, and then I'm going to cut it off. So I'm actually going to make long waves. Ready? Oh, looks so good. And that way I'm just going to use the Coastal Cabana on there instead of, and not layer any other, just use the one layer. And there's 2 different layers to these when you're doing them. They have one that's just a little bit thicker. So you can see that there's 2, like there's the top and the bottom, and they do go on top. Right? They do layer. So if you can actually layer it any way you want, but with either one. So for this one, I used the one that has the larger corners. So this one kind of curves quicker, and then this one's got the 2. It has a more defined corners on it. Okay, so let's do that. And this one I did also die cut it out with that fun stuff. Before we put it on there, I'm going to add this to here. Let's do this. Also, I've been listening to, I don't know if I mentioned before, but I've been doing the Jim Butcher books. I get Audible, so I've been listening to Dresden Files while I've been creating last couple of days. And then we also watched the season finale of Boba Fett, which is pretty awesome. Love of love. We're probably not going to go to the movie theater this weekend. Although the Murder on the Nile is on, which it's one I kind of want to watch. I really do like um, Kenneth Branagh as a director, and he's in it too. I don't know. Is it? I know it's the. It's not actually a sequel, but it's the murder. It's the same detective as Murder on the Orient Express, and is the something on the Nile, Girl of the Nile, Murder on the Nile. I don't remember exactly. And then is it Perot? I can't think of what the name of the detective is, but oh, is that pretty? Oh, so pretty. And that is what's playing tonight. But next weekend, for my birthday, we're going to go see the Uncharted, which is the new Tom Holland, Mark, um, almost said Marky Mark. What's his name? Mark Wahlberg movie that comes out. It's like the video game one that I'm excited. We're going to go see that action film for my birthday. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, and it is really easy to use the stickers. You just have to remember to put it on first, and then you don't want to like waste. I think that's the hardest part for me was to get over that you waste so much of the adhesive because you're so used to trying to save all the stuff, all the adhesive, and yeah, you don't need to try it. You need to use it. Make sure you use it. Um, and then I actually save some of the bigger pieces so I can maybe die cut other like something little out of it that I want to do. And then again, I cut down my paper to just the right amount of size. That helps me feel like I'm not like wasting too much. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so also what I'm going to do is I actually um, did die cut some of these palm trees out, and that's in Coastal Cabana, and this is with the palms uh, dies. And I'm just going to add some glue to this, and I'm going to put it over here to the side, and then I'm going to cut it. So, so pretty. Just love the colors. This up here at the top. Let me add the other one. So yeah, so there's lots of stuff. Like we did the Jack Reacher. It was on Amazon Prime last weekend, which was quite fun. What are you guys all watching? Luckily, there's been lots and lots of fun things on the streaming. My husband actually started watching that 1832, which is like the Western. I was in my craft room doing stuff. So I'm just going to layer these to the side, just like that, for my palm trees. Pretty. He likes Sam Elliott, so he seemed to enjoy it. We watched something called The Miracle Workers, and it's Daniel Radcliffe's in it. It's like on TBS, and they were making. It's funny because it's like a comedy, half an hour show. It's similar to like American Horror Story, which has got if at all familiar with that. I've never watched it because I'm not into horror, but it is the same cast. It's the same cast, and then they rotate their different um, parts, right? So every time they have a new season, it's like a whole new story, and but it's the same cast of characters. So they do the same thing, Miracle Workers, but um, it's a comedy. And the one they were doing was wagons going. The last one they were doing was like they were pioneers, and so I'm just taking my paper snips and I'm just cutting it all down so that it's only on this piece. And then I think it'll go too far off. Yeah, the page. So I'm just gonna cut these all off. Anyway, but so he was watching that 1832 or whatever it is. I don't know. I think it's on Prime. Maybe it's on Paramount Plus. I don't remember. But they were trying to cross the river, and they did this whole sketch about crossing the river on that Miracle Workers, and it was like it's the serious, the 1832 83 or whatever. It's a serious show, and having do it, but I had the comedy like going in my head. I kept saying something funny from that to him, and it was all like a serious, life-threatening crossing the river. I'm so glad I don't live in pioneer days. I have to cross the river with all my belongings on a wagon. That does not sound like fun at all. Plus, I don't want. I need indoor plumbing. Yeah, I did camping when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, we like to resort camp, or where I have a washer and dryer and a full kitchen. Don't really like the camping outside, or there's bugs, and of course my allergies are bad too. But look at that! Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh! I just love it's kind of very impressionistic because this is more like the sky behind it instead of just like the water. It's so pretty, so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love the this uh, designer series paper. It's so pretty. So you're definitely gonna want several packs of it, especially if you like this beach stuff. I love the beach stuff. And the New Horizons. And we did get a sneak peek of kind of what's going to be coming for next month's Paper Pumpkin. And I'm pretty sure they were saying it coordinates with the On the Horizon. So, and March is the birthday month, so they actually have a separate set. So, you definitely want to get today's, which is today's last day to get it, because it's got the monkey. It's the Safari, Celebrate Safari, I think is the name of it. And it has like the little critters. I think it's it matches the Artfully Contoured. Is that the name of it? Artfully Contoured. It's art or something. It's that one with all the really big leaf images that's in the mini catalog. Is one that it matches. And I would think too it would match the jungle one with the lion. The tigers, which were super cute. Okay, so I did cut this out. I think I like the vellum. I'm just going to do the vellum, and I wanted again to do the stamp on the little piece, and more clouds. And let's see. I think I need to put the clouds down first, and then put my white vellum, and then we'll stamp my sentiment on that little. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, let's put that there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these clouds on the top here. So, oh my gosh, the foil, this is like so gorgeous. There we go. Just like that. You see that? Pretty. Oh, so pretty. And then I'm going to put the vellum underneath. We're going to use this one. Now this set does come with the dies. Do have, I don't know why, I was just in the mood to use these almost sunburst ones. But they do have these really cool label dies that are in the new, that are with the die set. And they have these little fun edges where you can like put a piece of ribbon through here, or even a piece of the designer series paper. It's really pretty. But I don't know why, I'm just in the mood to use these circles today. Okay, so, I think that was why I was thinking about maybe I want to do Hello Sunshine. I don't think the Retirement Wishes fits in this one. I know the Happy Birthday does. Maybe I should just make 2 happy birthday cards. And then this one says, hope you find a little paradise wherever you may be. So let's do that. The retirement one is not big, it's too big for this one. And then, but in this one we want to use the Coastal Cabana, not the Pacific Point. I have to hold my tongue just right. Put that on here. Oh, Oh my goodness. It's totes adorbs. So this is the little one. I use the bigger. So on the other card, I use the bigger. I use the bigger circle. And so this time I used the bigger circle is actually a piece of vellum. And I actually colored or stamped on the smaller one. But I am going to do the same thing I did again and add a little bit of the yellow on here. And again, I'm going to just pound. I've loaded it up with my blending brush, and I'm going to pounce it just like that. And then just add a little bit around. Usually you don't want that burst of color right there in the middle. For this one I did, right on top of where I stamped. And I want to use, I'm gonna glue it onto here and then use a Stampin' Dimensional, I think, underneath the vellum. So let's put the glue on here and put it on my vellum. And I have it a little bit off center. If you can see, I put it a little bit off center because I want it to go more onto the clouds without obscuring it with the actual the other piece of white. So it's going to be more like that. That's not pretty. Oh, and then we're going to again add jewels, but this time we're not going to use the Night of Navy. We're going to use the Coastal Cabana ones. Or, and yeah, maybe the full party. Let's see. So I think I like the Coastal Cabana. Let's do little ones. Oh yeah, that's so cute. Do like the. Oh, I think it needs to be. Let's see. Maybe I need to have it on the white. Oh, that looks good. I like that. So we've got our triangle, and it's 3. Looks very nice instead of like adding it on. Now you can always add more sparkle if you want to get out your Wink of Stella, and you can add a little bit of sparkle to your waves, which is always nice. Or you can add it to your clouds, or to both. It's not beautiful. Oh, so pretty. Love, love, love. So gorgeous. It's not really that hard, although did make you guys watch me die cut all of that out, but it's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, so let's do the inside. I'm pretty sure I set it down. Should I do it the white? I pick it up and put it back in here. So there's this one. There's my Stampin' Dimensionals. What did I do with my piece of cardstock? Here it is, right here. Moved it out of my way and lost it. And then I have, so it's the same. So this is the same piece of paper, right? This is the one side, and this is the other side of it. So let's go ahead and add on this side. These ones are the 1/2 inch by 4 to go on the inside on the bottom here to bring that really pretty peachy. So it's got the close to coral, the petal pink, and a little bit of the daffodil light. Almost looks so saffron because it's a much lighter color. Because it does have variations of those with the white. Oh, it's so pretty. And then this one I wanted to use the Hope You Find a Little Paradise Wherever You Are. I love all the sentiments too in this stamp set. And it goes so well with the new one. Love it. So the stamp set, though, they have the sentiments for here is also they have a nice happy birthday, and our friendship is a thing of beauty. You are so totally awesome, and your strength is an inspiration. Those are awesome too. Like I love these sentiments as well. I think I want to make a bookmark with those. that you are an inspiration, strength. That's so nice. Okay, so let's go ahead, stamp this. Like that. Pretty. And then just close this up, put that back in here. So just remember when you're cutting your designer series paper that you get the piece that you want in the direction that you want. Right? So I usually, like, when it doesn't matter, right, I just cut them into 3, 4, 4-inch strips and then cut it down. So I usually can get 6 card fronts plus extras to make my little strips. But for this one, you just have to make sure you cut it so that when you're doing it, so you know which side you want it to be on, or not just which side, but the direction. Because some of the waves do have like a little bit of direction. If you want it to be like sand, or if you want it to be the water, if you want it to be the sky, just keep that in mind when you're cutting it. Don't cut it all at once. If you don't cut it all at once, so you know. I need to order more of those fabulous containers that have it's pretty, so pretty. I put the sleeves. I get the sleeves from the Stampin' Storage, and they're pretty awesome. I put my designer series paper in. It keeps it nice, pretty. Oh, so I decided not to use those little extra pieces for the clouds, but it turned out so pretty. But so awesome. And like I said, this is the same piece. This is the one side of the designer series paper, and this is the other. Oh my gosh, the wave is just so pretty. And though this paper, you can make stuff without even using the wave. It's just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's cards. Let's see, do a few of the announcements. Don't forget, like I said, today is the last day to get the Safari Celebration, to get this paper pumpkin. And I don't know if I mentioned it on a live or not before, but all of the starting March 1st, paper pumpkins are going to go up just a little bit for price because of shipping. But if you purchase any of the prepaids, which are also going to go up March 1st, but if you buy them before March 1st, that you don't have to owe anything extra. Right? So after March 1st, if you buy a prepaid, they will show that new price increase. But until then, you can get it. Like, I just purchased my 12 months. So I'll get to put off paying a little bit more for shipping until next year, or when I buy extra kits, I guess. So, but you can still get those in my online store. And what's awesome about buying the prepaid, besides just saving a little bit extra on the shipping, is that you can earn celebration items. So don't keep that in mind. If you love Paper Pumpkin, I'm telling you, you're going to want this one and next month. I'm just so excited about next month's too. Now is the great time to get it because you can get celebration stuff, which is pretty awesome. And just remember to use my host code when you are purchasing, so that you can get, if you spend $50, not only you get celebration items, but you will also get a free pack of Gilded Gems from me with your thank you card, which is pretty awesome. There's also the All Together Suite. That collection is available. The stamp set and designer series paper and the dies are all, those three are only available while supplies last or until May 2nd. But the blends, which will be available in the next annual catalog, they're available now under one order number to get the whole collection. When they're in the annual catalog, they'll be in pairs. You have to order them in pairs. But I did see that they were starting to go on their low inventory. So if you haven't gotten these and you've been putting it off, now is the best time to do it. And we just got a new kit collection piece too that's pretty awesome. So don't forget about getting that your celebration. But if you join Stampin' Up, which is always it's always a great time to join Stampin' Up. But during Sale-A-Bration, it's even better because if you join Stampin' Up during Sale-A-Bration, you get to pick out 2 free stamp sets to add to your starter kit. And to get that starter kit, it's $99, and you get to pick $125 of product for that $99. And if you want the fabulous, the Waves of Ocean, that collection, you can get pieces of that collection or the whole collection as part of your starter kit. And if not, though, you can use it to get your first order and save 20% off after you join. And if you make that first order before the end of February, you can also earn Sale-A-Bration products with it. So it's a great time to be a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Like I said, in April, I think we're going to get to see the new annual catalog more than just this little sneak peek. So it's exciting. And then I did mention, and I don't have the thing here next to me, but there is also a new project kit that is a home decor, and I did order that. I'm not sure when it's going to be here. Probably beginning of next week. Today is Thursday, right? Yeah, it probably will be Monday. That's like a magnet board. It has like little pockets. Super cute. Like it looks adorable. So thank you guys again for coming and joining me today. If you need anything, make sure you use that our February host code. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's double feature, which these super cute ocean birthday cards, Waves of the Ocean, with that beautiful new designer series paper. And like I said, that designer series paper is only available while supplies last, starting March 1st. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and have a great weekend. Happy crafting. Bye, guys.